It's normal to feel worried sometimes. It's a part of growing up, and there might be lots of reasons why you're feeling worried or anxious. You might be starting a new school. You might be having problems with your friends. You might have lost a relative or somebody close to you. Or you might have moved to a new house or a new town. And feeling worried might affect the way that you think and the way that you feel, and even how your body feels. There are lots of strategies that might help you if you're feeling worried or anxious, like taking a deep breath, listening to calming music, and talking to an adult. When I'm feeling anxious, I like to do things that help me to calm down, like drawing, painting, and making different things. This is different for everybody, but if you, like me, enjoy arts and crafts, then getting stuck into making something might help you feel better and ease your anxiety. When I was younger, I remember moving from primary school to secondary school. It was a very scary experience and I was very worried. Would I make new friends? Would the work be too difficult? Would I get through it? And I did get through it, but it was a very worrying time for me. So today, I'm going to make a worry doll, a bit like this. Making things helps me to calm down, and worry dolls are very good for helping with anxiety. I will tell the worry doll how I'm feeling, and at night I can put it under my pillow. Sometimes I rub the doll's tummy a few times so that the worries won't hurt in the morning. To make your worry doll, you will need some wool, some scissors, and some cardboard, which we are going to cut to 8.5 inches tall and also 5 inches tall. And that's going to help us measure our wool. But apart from that, that's all you need. So, to make a worry doll, we're going to be using lengths of wool that we're going to tie together into these sections of hair, head, body, arms and hands, and then finally the legs. But to make sure that we have got the right length of wool, you will need to cut out a piece of cardboard that is 8.5 inches tall. You will also need one that is 5 inches. So you can cut this out of normal cardboard. So use a ruler to help you with that. And then we'll start off with our long bits first. So take a length of wool, any wool. You can also use chunkier wool or yarn. Don't cut a length of this, keep it on the ball because it's difficult to tell how long you need it until you've started wrapping it around the cardboard. Take the end, hold it against the cardboard and keep that tight because then you're going to wrap the wool around the cardboard. Now, how many times you wrap it round depends on how thick that you want your worry doll to be, but you'll probably be doing it at least 25 to 30 times. Make sure you pull it tight as well, but just go on for as long as you want. You can overlap as well. Be very mindful to do. This can be very mindful to do. Okay, I think I'm quite happy with that. So the next thing that you want to do is make sure you finish off that loop so it's down here. To get it off our cardboard, we need a pair of good scissors. Smooth our wool out and then cut as close as you can to the edge of the cardboard. So keep a hold of your wool, you don't want to lose it. Okay, put that aside. Next you're going to smooth out your wool so it's nice and straight. Fold it in half and then we're going to cut through this loop. There you go, there is the start of our worry doll. Now the next thing that we want to do is get a length of wool again, and we want it to be around double the length of our worry doll. Cut that. We're going to start off with making the hair. So we're going to smooth out our worry doll, pop it down. Now what we're trying to do is maybe do about a thumb's width down is where we want to make our first loop of yarn. So what we can do is take the two ends of our wool, put one across the other to make a loop, and then we want to take this end and put it round again. So we've sort of made a double loop, and then we're going to pull both ends and pull it tight, 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 tight. Let's just have a little look. Are we happy with that? So this will be the hair of our worry doll. Are we happy where it is? Let's just make sure there's no strands of wool that have got caught up. No, I think I'm quite happy with that. And then we will tie it off properly. To do another quick knot. Pull it tightly and then just let those bits of wool become part of the body again. Don't worry too much about this one because we can trim it later, but we'll leave it just for now. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing. Roughly double the length. Go. Done that a little bit too big, but that's okay. And then we're going to be doing the head of our worry dolls. So again, we probably want to do maybe another thumb's width, maybe a little bit extra. Smooth the wool down. And we're going to do the exact same thing. Make a loop. Cross our one end of our strand again. We're going to pull those down. Pull, 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 pull. Let's double check. Are we happy with that? I think I'm quite happy with that. So make sure it's extra tight. See if there's any strands of wool that have maybe got caught. And let's do another quick knot. Okay, make sure that's nice and tight. And again, smooth those down so they'll be part of the body. Now we need to make some arms for our worry doll. For that we need our cardboard that is 5 inches tall. And we'll do, again, exactly the same. So find the end, have that down here, and we're going to wrap it round a piece of cardboard. And you'll do this until you've got the thickness of the arms that you want. But we don't want them to be too thick, otherwise they might not fit in our body. It's quite soothing to do this. To go round and round and round. It's really helping for me to feel calmer. Okay, I think I'm quite happy with that. So we'll do the same. Bring that down there. Cut that. And then we'll go as close to the edge of the cardboard. Cut through. There we go. Fold it. Take that bit as well. Fold it. And then cut through the loop. Then what we need to do is again get a bit of wool, one that's maybe about the size of our arms. We need to think about where we want our hands. Do we want big hands? Do we want small hands? We don't have a lot of wool to play with, so we don't want huge hands. But yeah, let's try and get sort of to the edge. Again, just turn that around. Tie that off. Make sure that we're happy as well. And then that can join the rest of the hands. That end can join the hands. I'm just going to give that a quick trim. I'll give this a quick trim because we will then do the same on the other side. Let's just double check, is that equal? Yeah, I think that's fairly equal. And we can trim as well, our hands as well. So there you go. There is our arms and hands for our worry doll. Then if we bring back our worry doll, and what we're going to do to attach them to our worry doll, we're going to split our strands in half. Then we're going to put this in the middle, and then we're going to fold back the body of our worry doll. Now, if you're a bit worried that your arms might slide, don't worry, because if you sort of open up the body again, unfold it, you can take, say, a few strands. Doesn't have to be a lot from the body, and then if you sort of pull that apart so there's an opening there, bring them through, and then there you go. Then it should stay in place. So next we want to take another bit of wool and tie it right underneath the arms to finish off making the body, because that will keep everything together. So let's make sure that it's underneath the arms. Pull, pull, pull. And then if you want your worry doll to be wearing a dress, all you would have to do smooth down our worry doll and trim the end. But if you want your worry doll to have legs, like this worry doll here, what you can do is plait the legs. So take them in half, make sure that it's even. I do it by eye, just add a bit more to that. Then if you take one of the legs, split it into 3, again as evenly as possible. You might want to smooth them out so you can see all the different sections. And then this might be a bit tricky, but if you take what is either the left or the right strand, so you bring that over, so that becomes the centre. Bring that over, so it becomes the centre, and then just repeat that. So I'm trying to make sure that it's all very tight at the top of the legs. I'm just twisting the legs, plaiting them. It gets a little bit tricky when we're at the end. And when you get to the end, you might need someone to help you here. Have a piece of wool ready. I'm going to hold those. Bring it across. Make sure that we've got all the bits of wool. And then we'll do a quick knot. There we go. Oh, I think that was fairly painless. I'll wait until I've made the other leg before I trim the worry doll's feet. When it starts to get really fiddly, it's probably, yeah, they're about the same length. So grab a piece, put it round, do it quick. And tie it off. There we go, right. Let's trim these feet a little bit. Then trim this side. Yep, and they're looking mostly even. And then there you go. There is your worry doll. And if you have lots of strips of material, you can do the same with material a little bit like this. This is what we call a rag doll. And as you can see, we've plaited the arms. Same thing, that it goes through the body. And this one has a lovely dress. And also, this one, instead of having hair like this wool doll, just taken a piece of material and wrapped it around the head and sort of tucked it under this rag here, which is securing the head and creating the head. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed making your worry doll today and that it's helped you feel calm and relaxed. I hope, if you were feeling anxious, that this has helped, in a little way, in managing your worries.